Hi guys, for Life News, I am Puseletso Nichiabera. Jubilation and elation ran wild all around Zimbabwe this week as President Robert Mugabe, after ruling Zimbabwe with an iron fist for a near 4-decade term, arguably the most grueling democratic term on African soil, finally resigned. Pressure began to build up from last week after Zimbabwean troops commanded by Constantino Chiwenga rumbled into the city and surrounded the main camps of the police, Presidential Guard, and Secret Service. Zimbabwe's Defense Forces spokesperson Major General Sibusiso Moyo took the newsreader's seat at the nation's broadcasting corporation and explained how the idea was to rein criminals surrounding President Robert Mugabe. In an attempt to not make it look like a military coup due to a fear of the AU suspending the country from what is known as an army overthrow to the government, the coup was disguised as a peace talk between parties. Meanwhile, President Mugabe kept his cool and refused to break a sweat as he gave plenty of cryptic speeches, presided over university graduation, and even stated that the army would not be in charge. However, after such intensive months of pressure and days of uncertainty over the country, President Mugabe delivered a speech on Tuesday, the 21st of November, stating, "I, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, in terms of Section 96, subsection 1 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, hereby formally tender my resignation as the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe with immediate effect." That speech was met with joy from the citizens of Zimbabwe after finally being released from the 37 years tyranny of the Mugabes. But it begs the question, where to from here? Robert Mugabe has been left with no friends by his side, as he has either fired loyal followers such as Vice President Emmerson Mnangagwa, who ultimately fled the country, or just been left stranded by those close to him, including his wife. In addition to that, his resignation still doesn't solve the food crisis the country is facing, or its deteriorating currency value, or the fact that their constitution still isn't strong enough to stop the next leader to resort to the same dirty tactics to remain in power for the next 37 years. However, it could be a next step to the right direction and give fellow African countries under tyranny rule as well. Countries such as DRC and Kenya hope and believe that if they all stand up against their rulers, they could begin to effect change to their beautiful countries. But let us know what you think and make sure you subscribe to Waking Life Media on YouTube to stay updated on this and the rest of today's stories. For Life News, I am Puseletso Nichiabera.